What down, y'all? Welcome back to Say It Again podcast. This Logix
It's Ace.
back again. Another episode. This one we got hella topics since we hella behind.
Missed some
stuff. So
definitely missed some stuff.
yeah, we ain't gonna waste no time. Out of here. All right, so biggest thing in the news: Activision has finally acquired. Microsoft has finally acquired Activision Blizzard King. What you think about it?
I guess I can see it coming. I mean, once they got rid of all the restrictions and stuff with everything that was happening in the courts, it was a done deal. Like they seemed like it was going to pretty much be holding. So the aftermath is now what I'm thinking about, and I'm wondering like how much trust they got in their Game Pass. Like, are they going to take Activision games to actually put them on Game? Like, talking about like Diablo 4, Overwatch, even World of Warcraft. Like, would they actually do that, or they just gonna keep the model that they've been doing? Because some of them is working.
Yeah,
but I know for a fact, like a lot of people ain't liking Diablo 4.
Yeah,
and if they drop that on Game Pass, it'd be a huge boom to a lot of people in general. But
I don't know, man.
I'm not sure how it will go.
I think I'm seeing more people kind of not be fucking with the subscription based stuff.
Live service.
Yeah. Like, not even just live service, just subscription to games. Because I don't know, it's kind of like, even if you want to play say you want to play Diablo and Starfield, like those are two games you want the most on Xbox. What's that? $140? Yeah. Game Pass is what? $30 a month?
I think it's 20 now.
Oh, 20 now. I thought you said 29. $20 a month?
15, 20.
Is it worth it to pay $20 every month?
For me,
because both of those games you could get a lot of hours out of. Say you're the person that don't have all the time in the world to play games.
No, for me, I'd say yes. Like, I buy.
You said it's still worth to pay $20 a month?
Yeah, I buy a lot of games, and I'm actually weaning down on that because of live service in general.
Live service or Game Pass?
Because of live service, I'm weaning down. I used to like buy like everything. Like,
okay.
Like,
you're saying it's preventing you from buying?
Yeah, it's preventing me from buying games day one and everything else. That because like when you get on it, like Wolong, Fallen Dynasty, that was on there. I'm a big Souls like guy. Like that was cool to have that on there and just pay the $15, $20 a month and have that game. Like me and my friend ran through it. So that was something that I would have bought. I got it on there for $15, $20 a month. Another one just dropped on there recently that Like a Dragon Ishin, whatever it is, that just dropped on there. Another one that I probably would have bought eventually. So even though like I wait till like maybe halfway through, it's like $30, $40 and something like that, it's still saving me that $30, $40. Yeah. So I mean, for me, if it dropped one thing that I want on there a month, and usually it does, then it's worth it.
I guess. Like I never knocked the model. Like it makes sense. I just don't want it to be. I don't want it to turn into where we at now, where it's like they're gonna keep going up on price, and it's at a point it won't be that affordable. And then it's like, especially if they start adding like shit like Call of Duty and Diablo, they ain't gonna
gonna be crazy.
They're not gonna. They're gonna go up if they start adding shit like that.
I don't see
if they add
COD on there just because of the fact like.
I don't think they will either.
Will lose so much money.
I don't know. I don't think they will, but if they did, I'm saying.
I mean,
and then
it depends. Like I know they're getting the initial 60, 70, whatever it is, even 100 if you people talking about people buying the Ultra Pass or whatever.
Don't they cut deals with the studios to get them like X amount of money on Game Pass?
I think so. But
I'm sure that's.
But even with that, like, are they making money mostly off the initial sales, or are they making money off of the back end, like all the skins and everything else like that? I mean, now in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you got Nicki Minaj.
I wonder what the percentage is of Call of Duty players that spend
on it.
Yeah,
I know. For me, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I bought like the Shredder Ninja Turtle skin, and that was it. That's the only thing. The whole time.
Yeah, sometimes you be like, all right, I'm paying for this. Like I paid like on Fortnite, I paid to get certain Marvel characters, but you only gonna get me for like certain things. You're not gonna get me for everything. But I guess that's the beauty of why they tap into so many demographics.
They gonna hit you eventually.
Yeah,
like,
they got Nicki Minaj and 21.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like y'all got the girls and the niggas. I got everything. I'm like, they went crazy with that. No, look, they got the hip hop, they got the girls, they got the young niggas with 21, and they got the old heads with Snoop. They funny as hell for that. Because imagine if a nigga 40, he gonna probably buy Snoop. If he's spending money on Call of Duty, he probably gonna buy Snoop.
Bro, all they gotta do, because I even thought about it, like, tell me you wouldn't buy if they dropped a 50 Cent Blood in the Sand skin. So like tell me.
But I don't play Call of Duty. If I played Call of Duty, yes. Yeah. If I played Call of Duty, yes. If 50 Cent was on Fortnite, I'll probably get 50
But
Cent
even
skin.
that, like they coming out with Modern Warfare 3, what is it, next month? And it's like, I remember them saying that they was gonna hold off a year.
Trash.
And they stopped. And I don't even know why.
Trash.
Because apparently this game is still.
Yeah, what happened? What happened to this pausing shit?
Yeah, we on.
Is that supposed to happen after 3?
4 or 5 or something with 2 now?
Is it supposed to happen after this one?
What?
What I think happened was, I think there was confusion when they said they was taking a year off. I think it was after this was planned, and people took it as right after.
I heard that Modern Warfare 3. People are upset because it's not supposed to be a big expansion thing. It's supposed to be like a small.
It should have just been a DLC.
But they selling it.
But they selling it. Yeah, they literally could have sold this as DLC because all you're doing is bringing back everything.
So we'll see how much content it actually has. But even the last Modern Warfare 2 was missing a lot of stuff when it first came out.
That's why this should have been the DLC.
Well, how could you even tell the difference? Like, if Modern Warfare 3 come out missing a bunch of stuff and it's comparable to what Modern Warfare 2 had.
Well, it ain't missing because
the difference that it's even a brand new game.
Oh, like if you just shoot over to 3 and now you don't have everything that was in 2 is what you're saying?
A whole bunch of stuff like what is they saying? Levels and stuff that they were supposed to have.
That's what it was. That's what it's. Yeah, you're right. That's what I was supposed to be in 3. Now I don't know all the content that's coming in 3 because I don't give a fuck about Call of Duty. But to me, it just seems like a lot of the complaints was this shit should just been DLC. It should have just been part of 2. That's what all the complaints. I gave up on Call.
I still play it, and I still got friends that talking about that hype for 3. But
it's so crazy the addiction.
I stopped after a while, bro. Like,
bro, the game is every year $70.
Yeah, every year.
At this point, was Modern Warfare 70 or 60? I think that was 60 because that was PS4.
You talking about Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare.
The original Modern Warfare?
No, 20. That was before the console.
I want to say it was still
60. Yeah, because it was still on 4. Yeah. So it's like, y'all finna just keep paying $70 for this game every fucking year, just like this 2K dickheads. Like
I said, not even that, bro. Like, people buy the deluxe, ultimate.
Yeah, and then you get them pack, you get the extra super special deluxe shit, and then you buy the battle pass. Like, that's crazy to me.
I don't think I'm gonna get it this year, to be honest.
Bro, it's not. Like, I'm not even 1% considering.
I was looking up something and it was this article that was talking about a guy who had dropped live service games and why he did it, like competitive games, online competitive games in general.
It was a good article.
And he was saying why he did it and stuff like that. He was just like, it's just not enough time in a day to keep up with this stuff.
To keep up with it, for it to be worth the money that you spend,
like,
all that. Yep.
Yeah, you talking about like you got to keep up with patches, what they switching, when they switching it, like. If your friends dropping it, so on and so forth, you done put so much dedication and time into it. Yep. Like even now, like I'm not even playing Modern Warfare 2 now. Like I said, I bought that skin, that Shredder skin. So it's just like it really was wasted. I guess you could say I got my time out of it, but like everybody dropped the game. Like most of my friends and stuff like that, they don't even really play it no more.
Really? Yeah. Is it because they waiting on 3? Or it's just
I don't even think that. Just people fell off
other games. Yeah. So I think this is a good segue into what we was talking about. It's on there too. Like, do you think like live service is killing gaming, like model? It's just everything just seems like nothing works anymore.
See, I'm not gonna segue it, but I wouldn't say killing it because we just got Spider-Man. So stuff like that ain't dead. Single player full AAA games ain't dead.
Is it hindering gaming?
But it is. I would say it's hindering. I say that's a better word for it. I say that. It's affecting it in a way that I feel like we're not getting a lot of the quality like AA titles that we used to get. Like I used to play a lot of that type of stuff.
Well, a lot of us did, bro. A lot of people
like Activision before they was with Blizzard and everything. Like they type of stuff. They had good stuff. Like a lot of crazy games that they just come off the top of their head with. They took risks,
and it's memorable too. It's like just because it's AA, it didn't mean like it wasn't memorable.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I'm all for the AAA, Spider-Man's, Last of Us, all that type of stuff, God of Wars and everything. Those are great. But like sometimes between that, you want to play like some off the wall stuff, like just some random stuff that somebody came up
video game.
And I guess that's where you got indies now. But even then, like they don't.
Indies almost feel like AAAs.
Sometimes, yeah. Like I'm sad because they don't give indies a lot of the budget that they would be. They push them into like double A's and stuff like that. And then AAAs, they stay with what's tried and true, and they don't really innovate or step away from that a lot. Like they stick with the same thing and stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just, to me, it's like greed is. I'm gonna say this until somebody else comes out and admit it. Like COVID fucked up everything. I think that there's just this pressure to like beat out what they was able to accomplish in 2020 that is not feasible in the economy being in a more normal position. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about this before, and yeah, that's capitalism in general. But yes, COVID
just is like, oh shit, like we can't go backwards from that.
It's because you had everybody with disposable income at home
with nothing to do. So I bought so many games during COVID,
so many games, and then they shot these people's these shareholders' prices up and stuff like that. They're like, yep, we gotta top that next year.
We gotta top that, and now motherfuckers is making handhelds that we gotta buy extra pieces to hear from.
Yep.
We gotta buy to stand up our PlayStations. We gotta pay extra.
Yep.
we gotta pay extra to have a disc drive. Like it's just like we didn't even put that on the fucking list. This fucking that bullshit.
Yeah. Like, it's a lot of craziness that goes on with it. Like that's why I said like I think I'm gonna be very selective about what I'm gonna buy in the future.
Facts.
Like, very selective.
Facts. Like
I buy multiple games a month. Like now, I'm gonna have to drop.
Yeah, I got to the point where I'm on some like I'm supporting the developers that like put out good projects and care about it and ain't doing it for money. Like I started doing that with music a while ago. Like I don't buy albums unless I really fuck with that artist. Excuse me. Like I typically buy like J. Cole album if I like it.
Of course.
I typically buy like Gold Link because I really like him. He's like a lower, he's not like a super big known rapper, but I really fuck with his music, so I'll buy his album and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I buy artists' music who I truly fuck with, and I feel like they're not dumb rich already, and it don't matter. So, but like I think I'm gonna have to do that, like you said, with video games. It's like I'm gonna support Insomniac because they don't take their foot off the gas. You know what I'm saying? Like in these indie studios, they make really good games. I'm gonna buy Alan Wake, even though it's only fucking digital, and I hate that they doing that, but I'm gonna get Alan Wake. You know what I'm saying? They not. What? Who made Alan Wake?
Remedy.
Oh, well, they kind of big.
I like Remedy.
Would you consider them double A?
They up there.
Yeah, it's like somewhere in between.
Yeah,
it's somewhere in between.
Like I wouldn't say they're as popular as like a Ubisoft or something like that, but they up there.
Yeah, they up there, and they make good shit. Like like Control was raw as fuck. So
it was.
Yeah, like you said, like I'm gonna just have to support who deserves it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I thought I was doing with Cyberpunk. But I mean, they try back.
Yeah.
You've been playing the new shit, right?
Which one, Cyberpunk?
The new DLC,
Phantom Liberty.
You played it?
Yeah. I'm not too far into Phantom Liberty per se, but I'm liking all the changes that they made with it with the update 2.0 and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good stuff. It's a lot of people are saying it's where it should have been.
So is it worth playing again?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll play it again. I don't know when. Shit, I still ain't beat Star Wars or God of War.
Especially
now I got Spider-Man.
Especially if you're gonna buy Phantom Liberty, it's definitely.
I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not at least not until it's like a lot cheaper. I'm not
like $20-15 something.
10. I'm not really that concerned with it. Because I'm be honest, I wasn't crazy about Cyberpunk, and I think it's solely because it's first person. I really
wanted it to be third.
Wanted it to be third, and I heard that they're talking about Cyberpunk 2, and they said they don't even know if they want to put a third person option in it, and I'm like, bro, like,
that's
give people that like it. You don't take away from your vision by giving us that option, and 2, you're capable of it. 3, it was a big deal to a lot of people that wanted that game. Like, it's not like 2 people that wanted that shit. A lot of people, like, it was a whole subject of discussion as to like why y'all don't have third person in this game, because you letting us create a player. You know what I'm saying? The visuals of this look so like, you want to be You want to see it all in real time, like your interaction with who you created in this world versus that. I mean,
that is one of
the
to
things. Me to me the first person aspect of the game made me detached more. Maybe it sounds weird, but I was more detached because it was third person because it felt forced. It felt forced to me. It felt like y'all tried to take the easy way out. That's how I felt playing it.
I don't know if I feel that, but I know people were kind of upset because I think the mirrors didn't work at first.
They did.
So you spent all this time making this character, and
they didn't work at first.
So I remember that being a thing.
But before the game came out, people was asking about it. Before it came out, people was like, it was literally a subject, and I was like, damn, why this shit? When I first saw it, I was like, man, I hope this shit in third person. The first time I saw Cyberpunk, I was hoping it was an option because I knew GTA had that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, it should be possible now. I was like, it's possible to go back and forth, and then you like shit like No Man's Sky and shit like that. So I'm like,
I don't know, maybe they want to spend extra money to put it that way.
I guess not. But
I'm not sure how the technicalities work between.
Like I
from
do know that it's more work to make it third.
Of course.
Yeah. So. But what's up with you said? I said this a long time ago, and I forgot who video was under, but somebody tried to go back and forth with me when I said the Series X was holding back next gen games, and they tried to argue with me, and I was like, okay,
that's definitely true now.
Like we're seeing literally like Baldur's Gate, right? It got losing features.
Alan Wake 2 that's coming out.
They said they haven't.
It's getting delayed on Xbox, I believe.
Xbox period?
No, Xbox Series S.
So it's gonna be on the X, but they gotta wait on Series S. Are you serious?
So it was.
That's possible.
And they saying now that Xbox is saying that they're going to look into whether or not they're gonna keep doing that because their whole thing is that anything they get put on Series X got to be put on the
both.
Series S.
Because Baldur's Gate got held off on both, right?
Baldur's Gate got held back because of the multiplayer.
No, but I'm saying like they didn't release it on Xbox at all. It wasn't just one console.
No, they actually went back on that. They basically broke the rule for that game. They said that they're gonna put it on there now, but on Xbox,
they had to take off
there is no multiplayer.
The local multiplayer.
So there's no local multiplayer on the S.
But it's still but what I'm saying is it still came out later on Xbox, right? Like period. About. Or was it console? It came out later. No, because PlayStation people was like, oh, this is exclusive to PlayStation. That was the thing.
I guess it did come out.
Yeah, it came out later on Xbox. Period. And I think solely so they could come out together.
And then when they originally dropped it, they couldn't find a way to make it work. So then they said said it's going to be different.
So yes, it was exclusive on. Wasn't exclusive, but it was temporarily just on PlayStation, so they could fix whatever was wrong because of the fucking Series S. And you're saying that now with Alan Wake 2, it's got to wait on Xbox entirely, or you're saying just the S? Oh shit! Why did they make this like? They didn't know that this was gonna happen.
I guess the more and more that we get into this generation, that higher the specs required and everything like that. So when they originally made the S, they was like, "Oh, this will be good for a while," and we hitting that mark.
Right? I forgot what the real issue is. It's not the GPU, right? I forgot what it is.
I'm not sure.
Because the Series S and X is basically the same spec wise, but it's like besides like the memory, it's one other aspect of the two. I don't. I saw that in a lot of tech savvy. I listened to it. I'm not a tech savvy person, but the tech savvy guys were all saying like, I don't know how this gonna work with the Series S because X, Y, and Z. I forgot. I wish I could recall what the exact reason. I don't know if I feel like it was something. Don't quote me. So yeah, but it's something like that. But they were saying like this shit not gonna work in the long run, and they that was something that they was all saying. So I'm just like, okay, well, it is what it is. Y'all finna be looking dumb, and I don't know why they thought that was a good idea because that shit can end up with a lawsuit. Definitely can. So have you looked into the whole Best Buy? At Walmart not selling physical games. I heard it. I didn't go in depth. I didn't look.
Best Buy said that they're gonna phase out physical games entirely
for Xbox.
I think just in general for
I
everything.
think it's Best Buy, you said?
Yeah.
I thought it was just Xbox.
Yeah, because it's not worth them having. I thought it might still be worth them having it for Nintendo, but I guess even Nintendo people is going digital.
I feel like Nintendo probably more than Xbox is because theirs is just so much more inconvenient, especially with it being handheld.
Well, also too with Nintendo, they opened up on their store that pass thing where you can get 2 games for like a discount, any 2 games.
Like
right
if you buy 2 games,
it's like
you get
a token.
Discount?
Yeah, it's like a token discount thing. I forget exactly what they call it, but basically like you buy 2 games and they automatically cut 30% off the price.
30%? Wow.
Yeah, it's like 20 or 30% off the price automatically. So like if you wanted Zelda day 1 and this new Mario Wonder day 1, you can get them both now, and it automatically just cut 30 off instead of like waiting for a sale or something like that too. And considering the fact that Nintendo games rarely ever go on sale,
that's a steal because they definitely don't like to push it on
Nintendo player, it's definitely worth looking.
They need to fucking fix. They fucking up. Store period. That shit's so like. Well, I guess the hardware's so old, but I feel like my PS3 moved faster than that motherfucker though. Like that shit is trash.
Switch online.
I don't even like going on there. That's why I ain't buy a lot of shit digitally on Switch. I hate interacting with the store. True. That shit trash. But I'm hearing the Switch 2 is looking like it should be somewhat up to date. It ain't gonna be like hopefully. PS5 Series X level, but somewhere in between Pro and Series PlayStation 5.
Hopefully it is. I mess with the Switch too. It's about the time for it to be.
In about that time. It wasn't even time when it came out.
I'd like to see what Nintendo would do with
with better hardware. I know, and like I said, like, can you imagine like what they could do with a Zelda? It don't have to look like a Spider-Man, but just still keep those low polygon graphics, but the mechanics that you could probably incorporate since you're saving so much on trying to make it look the most pretty. Because nobody's really playing Nintendo games because it's the prettiest thing on earth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
mechanics and
you think about the mechanics and the creativity that they got. So I think that when you got that room to do that, of course, because there's always a trade-off with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Performance and the mechanics and all that shit. So I think it'd be amazing if I think you could get that better hardware and make your shit look acceptable. Mechanics you could come up with. Because to me, what's what my understanding, Breath of the Tears of the Kingdom, that shit is crazy. Like what you could do, you could create like whatever you want.
I want to get that eventually.
Right? Can you imagine doing that on the Switch in 2023? What they could do on hardware that's almost as powerful as a PS5? What?
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. That'd be nice. And you can make it. You could do what you did on Tears of the Kingdom and make it look better. If you could do it on the Switch, right? So it's just like
look into.
That's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be crazy as hell. But I think that if Best Buy stops selling physical games, I think that's just gonna be the start to where a lot of stores, because they said Walmart. I think Walmart is in that talks too of like not selling them. Now I remember they used to sell games $10 cheaper than everywhere else. I don't know what happened to that.
That was COVID. They stopped.
That was COVID. You sure?
It was.
I could have sworn that was before COVID
like
too,
a year or so after.
I feel like it was before COVID. I could be wrong.
You think so?
Bro, I really feel
I know
like
I didn't start paying attention to it until after COVID.
Right, you was buying games more.
Yeah, true.
I really do think that it was COVID.
It could have been.
I feel like
I just know they ain't doing it now.
Yeah, they not. I'm like, oh, what happened?
They done with it now.
What happened?
Whatever it was.
Like, what y'all on?
I was hitting deals.
Yeah, man. It's like you simply. It don't matter where the fuck that Walmart at. You gonna go if you can save $10 on that game. Really? Shit, I was like, I had questioned myself. I was like, why the fuck I ain't been coming here? I was on convenient. You can't never get nobody to come help you and shit.
Exactly.
But that's gonna be the beginning of the end, bro.
What?
If these stores stop selling them, because granted you got GameStop and shit, but GameStop on their last leg, you know, motherfuckers go to Walmart, Target, Best Buy, people going there for other shit, and then I'll buy a game out of any of them places. You know
you still go out anyway for physical, right?
Yeah, me. But I mean,
did you get Spider-Man physical?
Yeah. Okay. I got it from GameStop too.
I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't. I don't really go out of my way to do that anymore.
But you know that these are the ones that indefinitely have a death date because of the IP.
Yeah, of course.
You don't
Spider-Man is gonna be done after
one day you're gonna want to be like, I want to swing around New York City.
Well,
it's gonna be 2032.
I guess I'm gonna have to get the PlayStation
and you're gonna
Game
be like,
Pass in 2032.
I want to just. I don't even care right now. I just want to swing. Because before we started getting, I put this on everything I love. Before we got Spider-Man 2018, whatever, I was like, man, I want to play that Spider-Man 2, boy, on fucking PS2. I was like, that shit was fun, swinging.
Mine was Web of Shadows.
I didn't play that one.
That was the game. That was.
But that swinging wasn't better than the PlayStation 2, was it?
It was pretty good.
The Spider-Man 2?
It was pretty good. It was up there.
It wasn't like Spider-Man. I think Insomniac took their swinging from Spider-Man 2.
Web of Shadows had better action, and I think
that's what my understanding. That's what I heard.
What it was known for, it was the action. And I think the new Spider-Man games took a little bit from everything. That's what
from all of the best of whatever they
mechanics
did
from everything they could find.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do remember Spider-Man 2 with what was it, the Green Goblin? And
you could play as the Green Goblin.
That game was crazy. I remember they had a promotion like McDonald's or something else like that. Mm-hmm. And they was giving out whatever toys or codes or something like that too for a demo. Really? I remember something like that. It was like they was giving out codes for the demo or something like that. So I got it. I remember sitting in McDonald's.
Damn, I remember
way
that.
Back when the movie came out or whatever it was. Yeah, that game was definitely a
special. That was like the peak Spider-Man game for a long time. Oh, yeah. I think it was like the encompassed everything, even if it wasn't the best maybe action. Mm-hmm. Like I think that Spider-Man was the best Spider-Man until PS4 Spider-Man.
See, this is what makes me excited for the Wolverine game that they make,
which they've been dead silent on.
Yeah, and when they dropped that trailer,
maybe they just wanted to get Spider-Man out the way.
They probably did, not to cross mess it up or whatever. But I think when they drop that trailer, it's gonna be crazy because you and I still talk about the last Wolverine game, and that was a movie tie-in game.
It was a movie tie-in.
That game was way better than it had any right to be.
It was.
So when they come
I'm still trying to buy it right now.
You talking about Insomniac, and people? I remember people at first.
Insomniac didn't do that though, right? They didn't do that.
No, not that. Okay. I think that was Activision.
Okay.
But Insomniac picking this up, and I remember when Insomniac was talking about making the Spider-Man, and it was like, well, we'll just see what happened. All I know was Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that. And they do that real good. So let's see what happened. They knocked it out of the park. Before 2 came out, I had started playing 1 again. And I was like, man, this game is still raw as hell.
What about Miles Morales? You didn't play Miles Morales?
I ain't jump back on it because I had just played Miles Morales recently. So more recently than 1.
So you just kind of wanted to.
So I just went back to 1 and I watched some recaps of the story and everything else like that too. But even playing 1 again, I was like, the Kingpin fight. I was like, this stuff is still crazy. I remember the first time playing this and the web swinging and everything. And then they improved a lot of that in Miles Morales, added some swag to it and everything.
Swag, yep.
And now they got both of them.
Now Peter feels good. Yeah, because when you play Miles and go back to the first one, you be like, damn, his swinging a little. Yeah, it was a lot. It's a little trash. But now they added swag to Peter too. Yeah. I like how he swing too. It don't feel different at all. I like it.
Is this our segue into Spider-Man 2?
It might as well be. It might as well be. Wait, before we go to that, Wolverine, if they just use with that formula, whatever they did with Spider-Man, that shit gonna be just as cold, man. Because
I think
if they just take from that Wolverine game, that action, that regen shit,
and I'm trying to think about
that game. I went into that not expecting that.
Some of the stuff they did in that game, of course, they gotta put over. The main 2 things I'm thinking about is the healing factor, and you actually seeing it heal and stuff like that. Because with the new hardware and everything they got now, they can actually make it locational damage. If you get slashed on your arm, because on the other one, I remember it was a whole body mesh. As you got damaged, it just showed everything and stuff like that, and him start starting to get hurt.
It was levels, levels sectioned off to the whole body.
So with the stuff they got now, imagine if they did stuff you can get your arm cut off, yes, and it just a fighting style with 1 arm or something like that.
or it's just to the bone type shit. Yeah, it's to the bone and then it just slowly.
I can just see so much.
And I don't want them to do exactly like Spider-Man. It should be a beat 'em up.
It should be different.
It should be a beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
because that's what it was. Right.
Wolverine is.
Yeah.
I just imagine crazy stuff literally you fighting somebody, you miss a dodge, you get your face blown off with a shotgun, and you just see the metal and stuff through. That would be wrong. That would be cold.
Ugly.
Yeah, but I don't know how they're gonna do it with that. Is he gonna be able to use weapons? Is it only going to be the claws? Can you steal guns?
Did we only use the claws in
the other ones? I think it was, yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I can't
unlock different moves.
I mean, he is a soldier and stuff too. Like he could use all weapons. Like he was using katanas when he was in Japan.
Maybe if they tell their own story, they could add it. Whatever they want. If they want to make the combat more versatile.
I mean, if you go by his story, his actual story, he was like in World War II and stuff.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. They can because like these Spider-Man stories are all new. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like they can just make their own story using his origins to do what they want. If they want him to use a gun, they could justify it. I will say this
too. I got a friend who's very adamant against one button combat. So much so that he don't like the
like Spider-Man
and the Batman games, the Arkham games, like that free flow combat. He don't like it because it's one.
It's button, one button, but it's not.
Yeah, but that's his pet peeve on this stuff, and I kind of had that pet peeve too, but Spider-Man just does it so well, and even the Batman game does it so well. It didn't bother me at all.
Because
it's not like one button, but it's so much variation in that one button.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's
and I don't even know
two buttons with a lot of variations.
I'm not even sure if you can call it one button because
you can't.
Usually in those games,
because when you say that, you're comparing it to a fighting game, which is not the same.
Yeah, well, usually in most games, think about it. You got jump on X, you got a light attack on square, you got heavy attack on triangle, and you got like a dodge or something on circle.
Yes,
that's what Spider-Man.
You're talking about like action.
Yeah, yes. So it's not technically one button. Like the triangle is the web zip, but that's still an attack.
Yes,
too. So it's not technically.
And with that,
one
if you press L1, you get different ways to do that.
So
you press L1 with a different button on your
it's thinking that like
it's really more.
Spider-Man 2, you using every button on that guy.
Yeah, you using everything. I actually be forgetting shit.
Using every button.
I like that they made it so you can can like fight in a style that you like. You're not really resigned to a certain way of playing.
Yeah,
you kind of
like it's the same moves.
We went into the Spider-Man really good.
We did. It's the same moves, but you can mix them up in like any order you want.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about it. Because like sometimes I'll be just mainly fighting in the air. Sometimes I'll just be brawling straight on the ground.
Yeah, I literally be like, I'm like, do I want to? I'm like, I'm gonna take these out in the air.
Web, sometimes I'm using no web. Yep. You got Miles. Sometimes I'm using all straight electrical powers, messing everybody up. Sometimes I'm not.
Yep.
So like,
and we just started.
Yeah. So like one of the things, since we talking about Spider-Man 2 now, one of the things I like, because I was wondering how they're gonna do that too, because like, okay, I'm not about to start no war on this stuff about Miles versus Peter. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. But I will say, them? I was just talking about the characters in general, using them, fighting and stuff and so forth. Miles' baseline got the electrical abilities.
Spider-Man you forgot he got the.
I know, but like just base Spider-Man didn't really have anything to combat like Miles. Not only electrical powers, but also the camouflage. Okay. So now,
are you talking about as a player, or are you talking about in the story?
As Spider-Man himself, period.
In the story, are you comparing?
I'm basically saying Miles got more powers than Spider-Man.
Right.
In that aspect. So now when you put it in the gameplay with Spider-Man 2, they had to give him something. And I like the way they did it with the gadgets and stuff like that. So now he got the the extra legs and stuff like that, which makes sense because in the first one, he was helping Doc Ock make the robotic limbs in the first
arms,
place. So it kind of flows into it that he would be able to make his own Spider-Man's, wasn't it, stuff like that. Only thing I say about it looked kind of goofy because it come from nowhere. And dude wearing a skin tight suit. So like, where the hell these legs coming from? But it's raw as hell in gameplay. Cause like when you do that thing and they're like, oh, press the button, press L1 and square and do the barrage, and he just started going ham with his fists and the legs. I was like, okay, that's raw.
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck that shit come from? But it is what it is.
As we know from the trailers and everything else like that, he gonna get the Venom powers, and that's gonna make him equivalent to Miles with his abilities and stuff. Because now you're gonna have all kind of stuff with that. Like
and I think once you get it, you probably could keep it. It ain't about like if.
I wonder how long you're gonna be able to keep it though. Like, because for storyline purposes, when Venom actually comes, Spider-Man gonna probably lose in power. And you gonna
but I think that's what I'm saying. Like, I think outside of when it needs to match the story, you'll probably always. You get what I'm saying? Like, when you in the main plot, I think they're gonna make it make sense. Like, if he takes it from you, you ain't gonna use it in the story. But I think when you want to play, just like when you just a random crime on the street, I feel like they might give it to you. Maybe, or like you said, maybe at that point in the story you want till you get back or whatever. They might You know, we gonna see.
Yeah.
We only a few hours in the game. Well,
I was gonna say 5 viewers too. Like how long we in? We ain't really.
I'm in 3 hours, but it ain't really 3 hours because I had to keep pausing the game.
Yeah, what we've done, y'all could probably see on the first 20 minutes of.
Yeah, like we ain't talking nothing deep. We ain't talking about nothing deep.
I will say vaguely that opening sequence was incredible. Who you fighting
First of
and
all,
everything.
they built it up so good. It was just like I was like.
The setup,
the music and everything was fire. Like I want to see the intro again. The music was fire.
Where you start in the school and everything, you know, it's not giving nothing away. You know, you know you go to school. But when you start in the school and then where it go from there, and like how they just started snapping off immediately, like immediately they start going crazy. Yeah, and I was like, this is exactly what I wanted from it. And like I said, I was playing the first one, remembering the Wilson Fisk fight. Going up the tower and stuff, fighting Kingpin and everything. Yeah. And that was good. That was great for what it was at the time, but this is like so much better. Yeah, and like, tell me how you feel about it. I barely even remember Rhino fighting Miles Morales.
I remember.
I don't remember.
Because I think that's the first boss fight.
It was like the opening. Like they always do a big opening, crazy thing.
I remember.
I barely remember it.
I do. You had to keep punching his ass. That's how you got the electricity, I believe, right? That's when you found out you had the electricity, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe it just didn't stick.
You know what I don't remember? Well, no, I do remember Scorpion. I just remember the illusions. I don't remember fighting him. I remember the illusions for Scorpion.
Gotcha.
That's what I remember.
He was camouflaging and stuff.
So is it Miles Morales? You don't remember? But you was like seeing shit that wasn't real. You was like jumping in the sky on shit, like broken buildings and shit. Yeah, all that shit. But for two guys that's only played an hour or two of Spider-Man.
Yeah, this is definitely the best Spider-Man.
Oh shit!
I'm saying,
you jumping out there?
Out of the other two so far,
this is the best Spider-Man.
Out of the other two so far, they was great.
Wait, as far as what you can't say with the story.
No, I can't say with the story, but I'm talking about like combat, gameplay, how it feels.
I think yes, if it's the ultimate Spider-Man experience for how it feels.
Faster and everything. The one thing I will say, a little pet peeve of mine, was it the punches and stuff? I feel like they got less weight than they did in like the other one. It's like weird.
I could see why you say that, but I think it's because it's faster.
I don't know if it's sound or if
I get why you say that. Like the punches in the first two kind of felt like they slow mode at the end.
It felt heavy, like
it was kind of like a boom, like a big hit at it. But this, like you just said, is faster, so they don't have time to do shit like that.
Okay.
So I know exactly what you're talking about. Like when in the first two, when you hit somebody, the ending of it felt like it was a lot of power behind it. Yeah. But this is way, like you said, it's faster. It's a lot more going on, and I do like that though. Because I play Spider-Man. I play my Spider-Mans on the hard difficulty. Yeah, I don't do them on normal. So I was getting killed, and I appreciated it because I'm like, okay, I really got to pay attention because like shit be going on, like, and you gotta. It's different ways you don't just parry everything. Yeah. You can't just, not parry, you can't just dodge everything simply like that. So I like that. And so it was just like, but like, since there's more going on and it's faster, I think they couldn't put all that weight between every hit.
Possible. But yeah, the game is crazy. They pared down some of the gadgets. I think you don't have as many as you had before.
I'm fine with that because I didn't use half of them.
I did. I was like into the gadgets.
I found what I liked.
I was into him more in the first one. In the second one, he got the powers, so it was a little different. It wasn't as much. Because I remember in like the first one, wasn't it like a suit ability that you got where you can go invisible? And in the second, and in Miles Morales, you actually just can go invisible, and then you just press R3.
Maybe I don't remember in the first one.
Yeah, it was a suit power because I was using a lot to do stealth missions and so forth. But yeah, the game is good. I can't wait to see what other abilities they unlock. I found one, not really spoiling it because it's just a regular ability, but one of the abilities you unlock is cool, and I always thought it should have been in the game. You can actually, before, like, you know how you could web up somebody's gun and then pull it away from him and swing it around and hit him with it? Yeah, like now you can web up their gun, yank it back, and just slap it back at him. You ain't got to spin it no more. Like,
it's just like
an ability you unlock. Yeah, you just take it from him.
I saw that, but I didn't get it yet. Yeah, I saw that.
That was crazy.
But I didn't know.
That and then a traversal mechanic where like now you can latch onto a building and swing in a full 360 circle and then just launch off.
I want to do that.
They're kind of crazy with that.
To be honest, I could be totally fucking wrong, but I feel like you could do that in Spider-Man 2 on PS. I could be wrong, but that was not foreign. And I remember I'm like, damn, why you can't do this?
If it was,
in the first 2 Spider-Mans on the new gen, I was like, why you can't do that? I swear to God, I think you could do that in Spider-Man 2. I could be totally wrong.
Okay.
But it did not. I know that idea was in my head because I seen it somewhere.
Gotcha.
Somewhere I've seen that shit.
Here's my question too. What do you feel about the web wings?
They made them too flight-like.
Think so?
I think you don't glide, you fly more. You do. It's a glide. Like you can't just go up and down and do what you want. Yeah. But there's a lot of leeway for your flight. It's a lot of leeway to feel like you actually are in flight like a bird. Yeah. And I think they should have just made it more of like get a good height and then just dip. You gotta dip. And the wind tunnels is cool and shit, but I only want that when y'all want me to use it. I don't want to. You don't have to use it, so that's the plus. You don't have to use it.
A lot of people saying that, like I think Jake Baldino was saying that, like he likes it for traversal when you're trying to get somewhere fast. Yeah. But he'd rather web swing.
Yeah,
he was the type of dude that would like load up Spider-Man 1 just when he wanted to web swing because he was that.
And I am too, bro. Same, that's what I beat the first Spider-Man like 4 times, dog. Like I only beat it twice. I beat it like at least 3.
I know I 100%ed it.
Yeah, but then, I think I'm at like. Wait, you platinumed it?
Yeah, 100%. Are you
sure?
Spider-Man.
I didn't even platinum it.
Yeah, Spider-Man 1.
Yeah. I think I'm at like 98, but
no, like, I got 100%. But then I went on it when I went back on that before 2 came out. They had dropped some new outfits that I ain't got, and I was like, "That's the only thing I ain't got."
Oh yeah, there was updated outfits late.
It say 100% on my save, and then I just don't have some of the outfits.
Is it 100% save or you got every trophy in that game?
Oh well, I guess it's 100% save.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, nigga. I don't think it's that simple to get every trophy in the game. It's some shit.
Platinum, you gotta beat it on like ultra hard and stuff too.
Yeah, you probably gotta do every little thing. I'm like, that's one of the highest percentage of game I got, like for a full length game. Like that's one of the highest ones I got, and I know I wasn't at 100, and I beat it fucking 3-4 times.
Do you think they're gonna do DLC for this one?
Yeah, I think they didn't for Miles simply because it was a smaller game. It wasn't meant to be a full blown, because the first one had DLC. I don't see why they wouldn't do it. It
almost feels like this is a trilogy.
If you get what I'm saying. It do. I don't. People be like, Miles Morales was DLC. I'm like, yeah, but I feel like it was worth it.
Enough to be
it was worth it to me. Like, yes, it was noticeably shorter, but I was like, that was still a fucking great game. It felt like an improvement on 1, and this feels like an improvement on both.
True.
So like they still going in the right direction for me. You could charge me $70 for that. I don't judge games simply off the length. Yeah. Now you can't just do some bullshit, but that it felt worth it. Like I don't want to give away my Miles Morales just because it's shorter. Like I want to keep it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the only reason I got rid of the first one I had is because my second one came with the first one remastered.
You think they could have did more with Miles Morales and made it a full game?
They could have, but they didn't want to. I think they didn't because they knew they was doing 2, and I think that's the only reason. But the thing is, they literally made it feel like a different experience.
Yeah, because I heard a lot of people. I know some people was basically like, I'm not even gonna get Miles Morales. I'm just wait to Spider-Man 2.
But you don't need it. But
I mean,
you should play it.
The way they integrated him into 2.
Yes.
Kind of do.
Yeah, you can watch the recap though. That's why I was like, you don't need it, but I highly recommend you play Miles Morales. So. Yeah, I do know people that said that too. I was like, I don't know about that. I was like, it ain't Spider-Man 2, but it matters. Yeah. That's like bullshit. Kingdom Hearts pool. I heard you have to play every Kingdom Hearts game to understand it.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
No matter what the platform, you got to play them all.
You need to have a wiki open while you play that game.
Yeah, I never cared about the story of Kingdom Hearts at a point. I was like, I just want to run around with these characters. Yeah. I don't even care what y'all talking about.
The game is fun regardless.
It is, and luckily they made it work. You fucking with Super Mario Wonder? You're going to? Did?
I'm probably not gonna buy it. I will probably eventually, because
if my lady wanted it, I'd get it.
That's what I was gonna say. My lady loves Mario.
Yeah, she like Mario, so she wanted it, I get it, but I'm not. I've never been the biggest Mario guy.
Same here. I was more Sonic back in the day. I was a Sega head.
I was more a Sonic. I don't know if you know this. I'm more of a Sonic fan in general.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Like I like Mario. I like Mario, but
the Switch It's my first Nintendo console in a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, since what? Like the SNES?
What was it before? What was it before Switch?
Wii U.
Yeah, I didn't have a Wii U. Don't think I had a Wii.
I think before the Wii. Shit, they was on their handheld shit for they went way harder.
I did have a Wii. I did have a Wii. I didn't have a Wii U.
I didn't get a Wii. I had a Wii. I had a GameCube Wii. I still have a 60. I actually have a GameCube and a 64 right now. But
really?
yeah. I just don't have a Super Nintendo no more, which is first console. Like my sister, when she lived with us, she brought Sega and Super Nintendo. That's when I Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo.
I miss Dreamcast, bro.
Yeah, we still got Dreamcast. I have access to my sister Dreamcast still. That motherfucker. I played it when we went there one time, man. It was so funny. I put in, I think it's NBA fucking 2K1. 2K1. And I loaded it up, bro. My character I created was still on there, bro. Wow. I put my real stats. I was 5'6", 110 pounds or something at the time. It was hilarious because I remember because I made all my team was my basketball team in school at that time when we was like crazy. 10 years old. So like I put all of our real heights and stats and we was dunking and shit at 5'6", 5'4", 5'8", dunking funny. On NBA players on funny. NBA 2K1. It was so funny. I had my real basketball team. I created all of us and put us on the team. And we was 5'6" dunking. It was hilarious. I remember that shit. If it come up on my Snap memories, I'm gonna send that shit to you.
Okay.
Because I had put it on Snapchat. It was hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, Dreamcast was system. I was hoping they'd bring another one eventually. There was rumors about it, but they never did it.
Well, it ain't happening now. For the sake of just doing the game thing. Yeah. So, man, Payday 3. We gotta talk about Payday 3 because I like it but I feel like I'm not gonna say biased, but my perspective is different because I never played Payday. Okay. Payday players seem to be really upset with 3. I like it, but I am upset about how they launched.
What are they saying?
People that play Payday 3. Well, the server thing is separate than what the other complaint. The server thing is fucked up, but it's kind of like more understandable. Okay. But it's still fucked up because you just kind of ruined the launch, and now people are gonna phase out of it because they ain't gonna forget about it. But I think it's understood across the board that Payday 3 is fun. Like people enjoy Payday 3 as a fun experience to play. But they said it launched with just only 8 heists, and the last one I think it started with 12 or something like that. Like the day it dropped, it started with 12 to my. Okay. Way less options, and they're comparing it at launch. They're not comparing the end product. Gotcha. Way less mass choices. They're saying that the mass choices are really bland compared to the mass you have in just some even game mechanics like different types of skills. They're upset about leveling up certain weapons, so you get stuck using weapons that you don't want to use, and they said you can only gain XP through challenges, which involves using certain guns, meaning you can't get XP unless you do challenges. Which are specific. Like you don't get XP from playing. You get XP from like completing certain shit. Huh. So they say all that type of shit, and it's like compared to 2, they like you go to 2, you pay way less money and have a more full experience. It feels better than 3, and I'm like, damn, that's fucked up.
Go pick up 2 on sale.
No. At this point, I mean, but
it'd be like $5 for everything.
If it is $5, I might. But. Mudahar said that there's more people playing Payday 2 than 3 right now.
Wow.
There's like on Steam, like there's more active players on Payday 2 than 3. That
kind of makes sense though. Like I said, the game been on sale. Like, it been like $5 like forever.
$5 for everything?
It'd be like $2, $3 sometimes.
For everything?
For everything, like the complete collection.
Shit. I mean, I would do that just to see where people coming from.
Yeah. No, look around.
They said it looks better.
Put it in your wish list.
They said it looks better. The heister are fine. And the gunplay is better in 3. But whole server issue and all the other shit I just listed, and I think there's some more gripes they had. It's that even like, I mean, it's petty shit like the intro is less interesting and shit like that, and the hub is like that. I saw that and I was a little upset that Payday 2, like in between the games, like you have a hub where you can look at the money that you actually stole and acquired. It was a hub to see the actual money and your weapons and shit.
See,
and none of that is in 3. And I'm like, well, that's kind of fucked up.
Early, like when it first came out, and I barely remember it anymore.
Right. You didn't stick with it.
No, I didn't stick with it. But it was decent for what it was. I just didn't have a lot of people that played it at the time, so I kind of fell off. But yeah, that sounds crazy. Like I grab it for $5. It was all that stuff.
Yeah, and now, yes, especially if it's more people playing it too, because you probably get in the game easier. Now, if it's $5, it's $5. Right,
I know it's not a similar game, but you still playing The Forest?
I have not.
Okay, I was wondering. I gotta look at the update.
They update that shit at least every 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's so much. And bro, I know you said you want to get it.
I got a friend that's waiting for the console version.
Y'all stop waiting. We don't know if it's even gonna come, man. I want to play it so bad.
The last one dropped on console.
That game is raw, but I literally can't. I just know that I cannot enjoy it by myself because it's just like building shit by yourself. Just seems
a lot of people feel that way about survival games.
Yeah, it's just I want to play it so bad, and even like Phasmophobia, like it's just certain shit. It's just like doing this shit by yourself is just not what it is. But with people, it can be so lit.
I got you.
It can be so fucking. I know. I don't know, man. Waiting on that console shit. You don't even know when that day gonna come. If they still have not said it's gonna come.
Maybe we'll look at the next sale.
I'll keep a lookout for you, man. Shit, because I don't know when. But but even when it's early access and the launch working, all they've been doing is adding.
See, that's cool. That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like I paid $30 for it. It worked. Everything worked. I didn't have real complaints. And now you've just added more shit over time, and I still don't have to pay more for that shit you added because it was early access. So, shit. Honestly, they justified to charge more if you get it afterwards. So at this point, they're justified to sell it for more.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we gonna keep an eye for that sale. You gotta get that because I just cannot fathom it. Just playing that by myself is just like.
I had a blast. We had 3 people the last time I played the first one.
I don't know if you saw that day I streamed it.
Yeah,
like we was having fun, man. Like when it was all of us.
Was that Rosta and them? They fell off?
No, he didn't. He don't have it. It was my bro Gali and his people.
Okay.
But so I got a big secret the channel does not know about, nor you.
What's up?
I have been play testing an upcoming game that I can't speak on.
Can we get hints?
So the hints I can't wait till I can speak on it. I don't even know when I'll be able to, because the NDA doesn't say you can publicly talk about it. But I've been play testing. Really, the IP is big.
Okay.
The IP is big. What else can I? It's a very big IP, and it
Can you say if it's single player or massively multiplayer?
It's
or
multiplayer
live service or something like that.
It's multiplayer. It's a very big IP.
Only multiplayer?
Yes, it's only multiplayer, and it's a sub genre of that IP, and it is sport. Sport. It's a very big IP, and it's a sub-genre of that IP. Sport game that is a multiplayer. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not even big into the sports games.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's
and
me.
I'm using the word sport loosely. Keep that in mind. Using the word sport loosely. I'm gonna tell you off camera, so sorry, y'all. Y'all could guess in the comments what y'all think it is. Y'all can take guesses.
Try to figure it out because I'm guessing now. I can't think of it.
Yep. Y'all can take guesses. So I can't wait till I can talk about it though. I don't think Disney Speedstorm, play it. It's free. It's fun. Yeah. Battlefield 2042.
Yeah.
There's a lot to say about it. It came back.
I would give it a shot.
How much is it?
They gave it to us free on PlayStation Network.
I download everything free, so I put it in my library.
Games.
I put it in my library.
Yeah, they said it got up to like 100,000, over 100,000 on Steam. It came back,
concurrent.
And it used to be you couldn't even find people for a 4-person match. Like that's kind of a big turnaround,
right?
But they did. It was one of the situations where they came out. It was barely like anything to it. It was buggy. It was messed up. It didn't have a bunch of maps. The servers was garbage. Like it was all kind of stuff with it. Apparently, the time that they took, and this goes into what we talk about all the time about games coming out that ain't ready. And they just pop them out just to get their money for the quarter.
They was feeling themselves, boy.
Yeah, but apparently it's a turnaround, and like I know it's not something I would stick with because like, I'm even talking about falling off Call of Duty, and that's the one I really like. So I tried it out. Like it'd be something we could probably stream or something like that. Jump on the stream
just to see.
Like, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
See where it's at.
Cool. What's up with it? Because I've never even touched a Battlefield in my life,
and because it was on free game on PlayStation Network, everybody pretty much got it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I hope people download or add every game to their library because you can. You know what I'm saying? Whether if you think you're interested or not, like you just put that shit in your library. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. You got any? I got some Halloween recommendations. We in October, nearing Halloween. Do you have any games that you
still playing now for Halloween?
What?
Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space.
Oh, did you beat Dead Space?
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
That's all I'm playing with.
Look at these backlogs we have. I still like God of War.
Exactly.
Like in Star Wars. Man, this shit is
I was
trash.
like, it's Halloween. I'm going to finish up that Resident Evil 4 and that Dead Space.
I'm a stream Alan Wake 2. I'm going to stream that because I stream. Well, I know. I didn't stream it. I just recorded myself. I might record or stream Alan Wake. I don't know. Probably both. I'll probably stream it, then post the video.
So you are getting Alan Wake 2 day one?
No, I'm going to wait and see the reviews.
But if they're good, you get it day one.
If it's good, I'm going to get it day one. If the reviews say it's worth getting, I'm going to get it. If the reviews is bad.
I don't know what's the next game.
And if it's bad because the game is bad, I might still get nope. I'm sure it's gonna work. I think that it's gonna work. I don't think Remedy gonna release it in it.
The only big games I know of for the next few months, Alan Wake is this month, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is next month, and then the Avatar Pandora game is December. You laugh, but I think I might mess with it.
Why?
I'm gonna look at the reviews first, but I might mess with it.
What interests you? It's first person.
Avatar.
That's one.
I like the world and everything.
Me too.
No, I thought it was third person too. I thought you could switch.
If you've seen that, please show it to me because I only saw first person.
Yeah, I was pretty sure you could switch because
they probably tricked you and showed you that PS3 game. They tricked your ass. They went between the new one and the PS3.
I heard that was good too though.
I heard it was too. No, I heard it
wasn't
wasn't your typical movie game.
Yeah.
I heard it wasn't the worst thing either.
Yeah, like a co-op thing, but.
If you've seen footage of third person, I'll give it another look. But what I saw was first person and the graphics was shit. They was shit. I don't know. Maybe I got to see something else. Maybe if I grab some footage, I'll throw it over here and they can make their own decision. Yeah. We'll throw it over this part of the conversation. But you saying that you think you saw some third person and it looks serviceable?
Sure, yeah.
$70?
Well, I saw it was like a dev diary or whatever, and it looked decent. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be a day one for me. I want to see what the reviews say because it is like a new thing that they're doing. Like I don't even remember the developer.
Me neither. I don't think it's a big studio.
Yeah. So that'll be seen whether or not they did it right. But
speaking of that, I heard the RoboCop. I heard the RoboCop not too. RoboCop.
I heard it kind of ain't great.
I heard for what it's supposed to do is
Still put out a preview, and I was going off of that.
When was that? Because niggas been playing
it. A month or two ago?
No, niggas been playing it last week.
Okay.
Like playing it, not the like going
preview
off of
and stuff.
Yeah, like stuff. Nah, it's a demo. I think it's a demo. It's a demo out on Steam. Demo and like unilaterally like motherfuckers saying like this RoboCop is decent. Like and I'm guessing that's for what it cost. I don't think it's gonna be a full price
like
game.
$40 or something.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen no place on the RoboCop.
No, I give it a try because I like the IP
and it's first person.
Yeah, Terminator, RoboCop. That was.
I just feel like iconic people need to be seen. Just something about that don't sit well with me. With Cyberpunk, y'all built a world that's you supposed to be. I feel like that cheap shot, but with shit like RoboCop and Avatar, it's like, you got tall blue people. Why can't I see that? Like, you know what I'm saying? RoboCop, he got this walk. You know, it's
like
an
the
aesthetic.
spectacle of actually
I like
seeing
the spectacle
the
of seeing that. Can you right? Like, yeah, I want Spider-Man VR if it's VR, but I don't want a first-person Spider-Man game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that shit just seemed kind of weird. I don't know, man.
Going back to Spider-Man, a quick second, because we need to talk about this. Drip. What you think about the costumes?
We ain't seen a lot of them yet.
Have you unlocked any?
I unlocked like one for Peter.
Okay.
I unlocked one. I got the pre-order shit.
I was mainly talking about
the ones that's there.
How you can do it now, where like you get colors. A costume and they give you a bunch of different colors from.
That was
that kind of threw me off.
It didn't throw me. Well, it didn't throw me off because I saw that. Okay. I knew that already. But
I didn't know that's how they was doing.
I would bet you like, oh damn, I get different colors. Yeah. But I'm like, it's only like 2 colors is decent out of all 4.
That's what I said. Like, you got a bright gold.
You literally picking from costume. 2 colors, honestly.
Like, I had one though that was nice though. It was like Miles' original costume, but it was black and purple. It almost kind of like Black Panther, something like that. Yeah, it was like the
original. Oh, you mean his old original one?
Yeah, his old costume.
Okay, I didn't look through those.
Yeah, it was his old costume, and it was black and purple.
Okay, I didn't look through those. Maybe I looked through that because I like purple.
Yeah.
So, but I was like Peter had the orange shit. I was like, I'm not finna wear this shit. Like, I'm really picking from 2 colors.
Peter had an all gold and white original costume, and I was like, yeah.
This shit ugly as fuck. Like, you really not finna. They giving you them colors, but you really not finna pick a lot of them colors, bro.
Miles Morales had a lot of cold colors in it. Like, I think they really did him
I got Peter in that hooded one, not the pre-order one, but the one they give you. I forgot what it's called, but the hooded one, not the pre-order one.
Because in the first game, they was actually pulling like from all the costumes he's worn.
And I feel like this
now they just making up.
I think they just made shit up. I think most of them probably made up.
Yeah. Because, like, you had, like, when he was, like, Ghost Rider or whatever for 1 second.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, y'all doing all type of dumb shit.
He was on the Fantastic Four.
He finna be a Hulk Spider-Man and shit.
Yeah, he was on Fantastic Four, had a bag on his head and stuff. They had all kind of crazy
stuff. Was interesting if you silly. Certain games, I don't want silly shit. Like, I get it, but I don't run around the city with that.
I don't know if I'm be running around like a bright green.
Yeah, like looking like Green Goblin and shit. Yeah. Like, that shit weird as fuck. The Halloween festive. Like, no, I'm not doing it.
Like with Peter, they had a decent switch where like the red was blue and the blue was red.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
cool.
Do that, yeah.
Like, I'm a lame. When I was doing the story in the first 2, like, I would pick a costume that felt the vibe of whatever just transpired prior.
Gotcha.
Like, if some dark shit happened, I had threw the hood on and like black and shit.
He was over there bruised
like yeah.
Batman.
Or if like it got to the final fight where I got to the boss fight, I put on some shit that looked menacing. Like, that's the type of shit I was on.
I switched when they get that Doc Ock killer outfit or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that
on. That bitch on, yeah. Especially when you get them all and you could go do the story and you know what's happening. Then you pick the outfit that made sense. Yeah, that's the same shit I was on.
Messing around saving people. I put on like some armor stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I think they should have a lot of similar stuff on this one.
Yeah, I just hope they're not too corny, because if you just make shit up.
I know one I saw with the pre-order stuff where like it's this like frilly outfit for Peter.
I didn't see nothing interesting in pre-order.
It was a weird fit.
No, not pre-order. You're not talking about pre-order. You're talking about like upper tier, right? Because we got the pre-orders.
Yeah, I think it was the pre-order outfit. Like,
we only got that hood and shit.
Okay, then yeah, they ain't pre-order then.
Yeah, you probably talking about one of the higher.
It could be. Yeah, but it was like some frilly, weird outfit with like fur and frills
on it. Ric Flair shit.
Yeah. I think they're trying to go like a tarantula look or something like that, but it was weird.
Yeah, like when I saw it, I was like, I don't want none of this shit. Like, to pay more for this, I was like, fuck no. I don't want none of that shit. None of it looked interesting enough to buy. Pay more money for it. Yeah, so y'all be about done. How much time? Close to 2 hours.
That's pretty long, but we think we hit everything.
Yeah. All right.
You skipped over speed.
No, that's what I said. I was like, man, play it. It's free. It's fun. Shit, that's what I said. That was about it. All right, yeah. Halloween coming up. Alan Wake 2. If you on PC, look up Chiller's Arts. He makes great games. I play all of them. I play all of Chiller's Arts. Fears to Fathom. I'm gonna be putting that on Mid-South soon. The new one just dropped. Fears to Fathom is where he takes people's real life story, makes a game of it, and it's like somebody's experience in real life, but it's all like scary shit. Like, it's all like kind of traumatic experiences he makes into a game. I'll be playing that right now. I'm playing Chiller's Arts' latest game, Parasocial. There's free Halloween games, fan-made PC players as well. Some fan-made Halloween games with Michael Myers. I'm gonna put it in this. But they free on itch.io. So yeah, check them out if y'all want to do some Halloween shit. But till next time, y'all, this is Logix.
Thanks
for tuning in. This Say the Game podcast. Peace.
Yep.